And I'm struck by this.
But that's the middle class. We're talking about the working class.
I'm talking broadly. Yeah. He was not just the working class that he won. He also got the largest share of young voters for Republicans since 2008. That was the height of the financial crisis. Young voters, maybe they care about Gaza, maybe they care about student loans, but to be honest, 2/3 of this country doesn't even get to go to college. They were thinking, am I going to have a job? Am I going to be able to afford the life that I want? And finally, suburban women, sure, they definitely care about abortion. They also care that they're paying to send their kids to college and their graduations are being canceled because there's protests everywhere and because people are out in the streets demonstrating over a war somewhere else rather than just being able to educate their kids. There is so much room for self-reflection from the Democrats, and I hope they have it. Every time Joe Biden bragged about how good the economy is, another vote of someone struggling went to Donald Trump.
All right. Anybody else?
I disagree.
All right.
I think that I'd like to reframe the conversation. I think Bernie Sanders is wrong. I think the more relevant question actually is what is wrong with America? I think what is wrong with our country that the Republican Party would choose as a candidate and support a candidate who is an insurrectionist, who is an election denier, who is someone who is twice impeached, 34-time convicted felon, someone who has been accused of alleged sexual misconduct by 26 women, found liable for sexual abuse. What is wrong with this country that they would choose a message of divisiveness, of xenophobia, of racism, of misogyny, over a message of inclusiveness, a message for the people, by the people, of the people. That is what the problem is. It's the Republican Party.
But can I say something before we can do a second? The Democrats are the ones. They are the party that cares for the blue collar voter. The Democrats are the ones who put in Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, union protection, ACA, unemployment insurance, and Obamacare. The Republican Party doesn't give a rat's patootie about it.
Clearly they didn't convince the voters of
that. So all I can deduce is that it's the messaging. It didn't get through to people. They're not paying attention. That's all.
Yeah,
because the Democrats have always been for the working people.
Exactly. And the Republicans don't care about it.
I think that the message of the Democrats sounded elitist. You don't have value in the society if you don't have a college
that way,
degree.
But when you look at the proof,
but Joy, it's condescending. It's condescending. There is a
condescending?
The way that the left speaks to its voters. It really is.
A message of joy and inclusiveness?
No, the message of not being educated, being dumb, and what's wrong with America.
Who said that?
Sonny just did.
What is wrong with America?
My point here is that
that's not what Kamala Harris said.
No. My point is, I don't blame Joe Biden. I don't blame Kamala Harris. Go back as far as you want. I blame a messaging within the Democratic Party.
You don't blame the Republican Party
Can I just finish my point, please? I obviously have a problem. Anyone has a problem with Donald Trump. The bigger question should be, yes, Sonny, why did they vote for him?
Yes.
In sweeping...
So they need to be introspective.
No, we need to be introspective. If we voted for Kamala Harris, we need to say, what didn't resonate with the voters? Do you know what didn't resonate with the voters? When they were saying we don't feel safe, and the left focused on defund the police and bail reform.
Yeah.
When they said we're worrying about... Can I just finish? Let me just finish real quickly. When they were focused on renaming...
It's only an hour show, ladies.
Joy, when they were focused on renaming schools, there were people saying, hey, students are destroying colleges. I paid for that. I sent them there. They can't learn. And everyone apologized for it and didn't want to attend to it. They also denied the border was a crisis and kept saying, no, it's fine. This is not a...
There was a border bill, though. There was a border bill.
Yes, but Joy, my point is they screamed. They didn't vote for him because he's a racist or a misogynist. They voted because they needed help in their everyday lives.
But Sarah,
the majority of this country, because every stat coming out on the people willing to self-reflect are showing these.
Oh, wait, they're going to say I'm a racist and a misogynist in the exit poll?
You really think 74 million people are racist?
Every racist and misogynist voted for Donald Trump. Not everyone that voted for Donald Trump was a racist and misogynist.
I agree with that.
Everyone swept. They swept every category, and the reason they did is to say, hey, guys, no excuses this time.
Yeah.
Look,
they lost everything.
Some of these hosts are CIA agents. To be ravaged, it's children to be shot, it's wealth to be hoarded, it's workers to be exploited, it's poor to starve, it's cops to murder.
So you think America's the
country in trouble.
It's America's the problem, and the
Trump is
voters
not going to make it better.
Anna, hold it for the next segment, right? We'll be right back.
I enjoy this back and forth on The View so much. Just seeing these co-hosts and hosts have a meltdown was extremely satisfying. So That's the entertaining part for me. But then when we get to the substance of what they were saying, it's so many inaccurate things that they were saying about American people that is not even funny. This is why throughout the clip I kept asking, are they in the CIA? Because none of those women up there are stupid women, but they're pushing for stupid things and they're saying it in a stupid way. And they're acting like they can't hear like a stupid person. They want to blame somebody, but too many people voted for Trump. So that means so many people are against what they're doing. Once again, I'm going to say this. I am proud that the citizens in America are still moral. Everybody went with Trump. So you can't say it was the white women. And no, you can't say it was the black men. You can't say all of the people that you thought would be attracted to your little message. None of them was attracted to your message. Now, what is the basis for why most people wasn't attracted to their message? In my opinion, y'all let me know y'all opinion down below. I believe Americans have more of a moral backbone than the media would like us to think. And you have people out there that have lived under the guise of, I don't care if you gay, I don't care if you trans, as long as you don't bother me with that shit. Many people have lived like that for years. Then they look up and you start bothering these people. So from a moral standpoint, I just think it's too much. Also, the Democrats saying that they are the party of inclusion is very tone deaf. Democrats are not the party that represents men. Democrats are misandrous. They do not like men. The only thing, the messaging coming from the Democrats is, men, you need to fall in line and do what I say do. I think it's very funny how the host on The View, all of the hosts, they keep saying the Democrats. Y'all are Democrats, right. And people listen to y'all show and they hate your show, and that is the reason why people don't like Democrats. It's because of the people that are actually Democrats and the shows that are left-leaning shows. That's why people don't like Democrats. It's not solely Kamala Harris's message or Joe Biden's message. It is the message of places like The View. People hate The View. And here's what I want to say in closing. Accountability is like kryptonite for women. So the two co-hosts that are trying to bring accountability to the rest of the panel are going to have an issue because most women don't want to be accountable. And so what Sonny said is exactly why the Democrats are going to keep losing. Because when people say, no, I don't like that, she says, y'all need to look at yourself. Something is wrong with y'all. Y'all stupid if you don't like transgenders. Something is wrong with y'all. Y'all stupid if you don't like homosexuals. Something is wrong with y'all. Y'all stupid if you don't like seeing these two wars. Something is wrong with y'all. Y'all stupid if you don't want women to be able to abort children. Something is wrong with y'all if you got a problem with inflation being through the roof. So even though these two co-hosts are trying to bring accountability to the table, we all know that for most women, accountability is like kryptonite. Anywho's, man, that's all I got to say on this topic. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll be back in here with more videos for y'all. Peace.